What's up, Capricorn? This is Marcus from King Alliance Oracle, back with another Tarot Oracle reading here for you. This reading is going to represent June the 20th to the 27th. Let me get you some Oracle cards to see what kind of energies are affecting you for the week. Right? Then what we'll do is we'll clarify some of the Oracle cards with some Tarot. Okay, let's see what messages we have for you for this week going forward. Okay, I also want to thank you for all you loyal fans, like, sharing, subscribing, and also clicking the bell to make sure that anytime I post any new videos, you get the update. All right. Now, once we get these cards chosen here, I'll let you know some of the cards and the energies that we have. I'm also going to use the Witch's Tarot to take out the energies for the week, and I'll clarify them with the Golden Art Nouveau for any that we're not really sure. Okay, so I got two, so it must be significance for those two there. All right, so let's just go over this in general. So the first card we have for you is Neptune. Okay, we also have Cut the Cords. What do you need to release? So definitely something you need to release, since there's two cards that both are saying basically the same thing. You have the Dolphin Spirit, and you have the Moth Spirit, and then you have your Angel card, Dreams and Abundance. So I'll make sure we read that to you in the end. And what we're going to do now is we're going to get you some tarot. All right, so Angel, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please give me a clear guided message. What does Capricorn need to know for the week? Okay, so the first one we got is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords could be you strategizing. Okay, it could, in some cases, it could be you strategizing, but this could also be people doing sneaky things. Just me seeing this myself. Okay, you got the Ace of Swords. You got the Emperor and the Empress. They came out together. That's a really, really, really good combination. This isn't a new deck, so if that comes out together like that's kind of auspicious. All right, but we'll read this here. So we got the King of Pentacles. Wow, this is really good. I like this for you, Capricorn. I like this a lot. But as I was mentioning, you got the Seven of Swords here and the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay, so Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. So you got two aces already on the board, Capricorn. You have some really good things coming for you. If not, definitely I can see for sure a pregnancy. Six of Wands, Page of Wands, the Hermit. One more card, please. Ancestor, Spirit Guides. Okay, and then we have the Five of Swords. All right. So the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. So there may be something that you're taking your time to kind of show yourself off. With that Queen of Wands energy, that's a very optimistic energy, as an energy of being confident, showing who you are, usually really, very, very charismatic. So like with the Queen of Wands, they're the type of person that when they walk in the room, everybody wants to talk to them. Everyone wants to know what's going on with them. They follow them. They're inspirational. This is like the life of the party type person. So this is maybe you coming out of your bag, kind of showing yourself and showing who you are, Capricorn. Now, looking at this here, we have the Seven of Swords, right? Now, this Seven of Swords for me is pretty funny. If you look at this person, there's what this tells me here is, first, you're putting together a plan, and you're not really telling everybody about the plan. Now, when you look at the person that's here on the card, you can see that the person on the card, they have a little smile on their face, like a little tricky smile on their face. And for those who might watch sports or know about sports, there's a football player, his name is Aaron Rodgers. This is like the same little tricky smile that he gives. But he gives that smile when he has something that he's doing that you have no idea how to answer it. So this is the vibe that I'm getting from this. This is something that you're putting together, you're scheming, and it's so good that even if someone finds out about it, they're still not going to be able to try to take this over or do anything to it. But you're not doing anything bad. You're planning for the future. You're getting things ready. Just off the surface, just looking at this here. For some of you, and I've said this before, some of you may be having a baby, because I see we have the Empress here, and the Empress is showing, with the belly, and she's showing that she's with child. But you also have two aces. You have an ace of swords and an ace of pentacles. So for some of you Capricorns, you might be having a baby, or you guys might be preparing, or maybe that's what you're not telling everybody about. Maybe you're not telling everyone that you're having a baby, and you're kind of keeping that to yourself. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles here, and this is in between the Seven of Swords and the Empress. So I kind of get that vibe that you're keeping this to yourself. You're keeping this new opportunity. For some of you, it might be a baby. For some of you, it might be a new opportunity for for work or job situation. But it looks most like you guys are kind of keeping this to on a need to know basis, just from that basic energy right there of not really telling everybody. You have the King. You have the Emperor. Okay, so having the Emperor and the Empress here, first, it lets me know that you're in a divine pair. It lets me know that for some of you, you might have already found that significant other who totally completes you. They make the best version of yourself come out, and they're able to make the best things come out of you, and then make you the best version. Now, what this also represents too, for both the Empress and the Emperor. The Empress is representative of Venus, right? And Venus is about money, finances, about things glowing up. And it's also about connections and relationships. Now, the Emperor card, this is about Jupiter. Jupiter is in Aries, because this is connected to the Aries sign. And Jupiter is about good luck, okay? So what I see here, and this is for some of you, I see you have that divine pairing, and that divine pairing is helping you to kind of keep this pregnancy or either new project. You might be even working on a business plan with your significant other. But for some of you, I take more, this is you having a baby. You're not really telling everybody about it. It could be a few different things. It could be because of the fact that you want to make sure that the baby's nice and healthy, and you don't want to, kind of tell people about it. But at the same time, this could also just be that you don't want any pressure or anything on the mother, or for while she's having the baby. But I don't see this as a negative thing. Right beneath it, I see you, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is a wise person, really good at taking care of the money, very, very business minded. They're usually good at real estate. They're able to make things grow. They're good at making connections. They're good at networking and connecting things. So when you think of the King of Pentacles, think of like a root system for plants. They're able to connect everything and kind of use all the resources that's around them to make them grow. The Queen of Pentacles is more resourceful, but the King of Pentacles is kind of like, you already mastered that energy of the Queen of Pentacles to be resourceful. Now you're the next level up, and you've mastered that skill. So it looks like with everything that's going on, like I said, for some of you who are having a baby, right now you're just getting all your finances and getting everything in line so that when the baby comes, everything's straight. You might be setting up a 529 plan, or you might be setting up things for the baby going, but you're also setting up more finances so that you have more abundance for the family. Okay. You also have the Ace of Swords. Now, I absolutely love the fact that you have, in one row, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So this is just that line there. You have a brand new opportunity that now you have clarity and victory, and you're seeing the big picture. And now that you're seeing the big picture, this is something that you're like calling out from the heavens, and you're saying, hey, look, I got this new job. I got this new opportunity. This is a wonderful thing for me. And now you're starting to understand. With this clarity that you're having, as I mentioned with the eagle, they see everything from above. So the eagle, for it to survive, it has to be able to see little things moving on the ground so that it can go and attack and eat. So it has to look at every detail. It has to look at every angle. It has to look under everything. So you're making sure that things are taken care of, and especially if you have these two cards, you see you have the King of Pentacles is turned and leaning towards the eagle and towards the sword. So right now you're focused on your pentacles, but the pentacles is giving you more clarity on what's coming to your life. So you kind of focus on that direction of getting clarity and looking at things from above and from a higher perspective to ensure that as things grow, they grow well. You can't really control the outcomes of everything, but you can control the direction if you put it in a good direction. Right? Now next we have the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands, this is a fire sign. So this could be a fire sign person that's coming into your life if this isn't part of your chart. But from what I see, this is a person who's rushing and they're doing things out of passion. So you, as I mentioned before, you could be setting up things for the new baby coming, or if you could be setting up things for the new business that's coming. You're doing this like kind of with a secret plan. You're not really telling everybody all your moves, but you're moving swiftly. You're moving with passion, and you're moving without any fear. You're doing this because you know that this is going to be beneficial to you and your family, or this is going to be beneficial to your future. So you're making sure that the moves that you're making are going to be, they're going to count for something. You know, each step moves forward and counts for something, and it's a heavy step. We have the Page of Cups. Right? So the Page of Cups, if you see this girl, she's smiling, she's holding her cup, it's got the fish coming out of it. Now with this here, this is just being more, this particular deck, the Page of Cups is more about being more in tune, you know, with your psychic abilities and your in starting your psychic ability, or even being more in tune just with your feelings. So what I take here is that maybe with the Page of Cups, especially being next to the Knight of Wands, then you're taking more time to get in tune with nature and to get in tune with the things around you, because of the fact that you have this new baby that's coming, that may be possibly a water sign that's coming into your life. You want to get more in tune into nature. You might want to try to teach the kid how to eat more organic or be healthy. You know, maybe a part of you is wanting to change so that you're better for the child when they come. And so that's something that's helping you to increase your feelings. Pages are also messengers. And so I have a page, we have the Page of Wands here, and we have the Page of Cups. So with this Page of Cups, if you do get a message, this is going to be a message that's going to be very emotional. It's going to change the way you look at things, going to change your connection with people and how you deal with people. And you see the wave is just about to take her over, but she's comfortable with that. She's has no fear. Mm-hmm. Then you have the Six of Wands. This is about victory. This is about being recognized in public for doing good things. So what I can see here is that for some of you who are working on a new business or working on a new practice, for you Capricorn, this is something that people are going to recognize you for. If you're working on a new business, they're going to commend you for the things that you're doing. You know, maybe you're starting a new project, or maybe you're the boss of a new place, especially with the fact that you have the Empress and the Emperor energy that came all together, and you have the two aces. So like I said, this could be a number of things. I get very strong vibes though, that, you know, someone's having a new baby and they just kind of keep it to themselves. But there's also a vibe of you starting a new business that you're keeping it to yourself. You're getting all the details and stuff in line. You're getting more confident because of the fact that you feel that you're in the right place and that you're doing the right thing at the right time. So this is something that definitely is for you. And now with this Six of Wands, this is just letting me know that when you do get the business going or put it out there, it's going to be very successful, and that people are really going to enjoy the services that you offer or what you offer. So I think that this is something that will be very beneficial to you, and this will be something that you're going to be able to take full advantage of. Now with the Page of Wands, this is a very excited, inspired child. So you can see the Page of Wands, he's holding the Ace of Wands in his hand, and it's almost like calling out to the universe saying, hey, look, I have this great new opportunity. And he's going everywhere, trying to do everything that he can to make sure that things grow. Pages are also representative of messengers. So maybe you're going to send messages out or advertise your new business through social media. It could be also word of mouth. But as you see with this kid, he has the Ace of Wands and he's calling out. He's letting everyone know how great this new opportunity is and how wonderful it is. For some of you, as I mentioned, who are going to start this new business, this is going to be you. You're going to be taking that wand energy, which is that kid-like energy, and you're going to go every direction trying to make sure that your business is big, trying to make sure things grow. For those who are having a kid, just like I said, this is the same energy. You're going to be taking this energy to go to every length to find the best doctor for them, to make sure that you find the best crib for them, to make sure that, you have a new car that's going to work. You're going to do everything possible to try to put this in line so that when the baby comes, they're nice and comfortable. And the same thing for the new business, which is kind of like your baby. You got to make sure that is coming into light and that there's no problems, so there's no issues whatsoever. You're very wise. You're very wise. This is the Hermit card, which represents Virgo. So you could have Virgo in your chart, Capricorn, or this could be a Virgo that's close to you. But I also get this, that you've been very, very in tune with yourself. You've been listening to yourself, listening to your thoughts, and you've kind of figured out that you're going to follow your own path. You're not really going to follow the lead of anyone else. And you've been doing well, and you've been doing wise, obviously, with the Empress, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. You following your own light and you following your own wisdom has been very beneficial to you. And so you're realizing that with this here, that you don't have to regret following your own decisions. Okay, with the Five of Swords, is about regret. So you see the moth that's here. Moths are attracted to the light. Okay, so because this is going to the light, the swords are there, and the swords are almost like stabbing the brain of the moth to kind of cause enlightenment. Okay, so you're not feeling bad at all for following your own direction. Some people feel defeated. Some people feel like they're not getting that enlightenment. But because you have your own enlightenment and because you have been able to follow your own way, any past problems that you might have had in the past where, you might have gotten into an argument with somebody and, both of you walked away and weren't really happy with the result. In the end, you were happy with your own result because it was a decision that you made for the best version of yourself, and you weren't thinking about benefiting other people because they weren't thinking about benefiting you. And I feel like that's part of the reason why you have this Aquarian energy here with the Seven of Swords, and you're kind of doing things in secret. You're not really, looking at things. And for some of you, I know you're not sports people, but check out Aaron Rodgers and see if if you recognize him. He looks just like the guy in this picture, and the same smile. Whenever Aaron Rodgers does something sneaky that you can't stop, he smiles like that. So I'm pretty sure that has a big significance for some of you. All right, so let's do some clarification. Let's see. You have really good read though. Lots of positive energy. Look at that. Picked up the deck and what's on the bottom, the Ace of Swords. So you definitely have a lot of clarity. Your things are looking very clear for you. You're sure of what you want to do and how you want to do it. Let's see. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a guidance on why the Five of Swords is here for Capricorn. Why is the Five of Swords here for Capricorn? This is coming out. All right, the King of Swords. So this is good energy. So the King of Swords came out to clarify the Five of Swords. So what this is you made your own choice and made your decision. You made your own choice and you made your decision about how you want things to be and about how you expect things to be. And you're not allowing anybody to kind of give you, you're not allowing anyone to give you an opinion about how they think things should be done. And this is part of why you have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. The King of Swords is a wise person. They weigh up all the options. Kind of like Black Panther. They listen to everyone's opinion, but the king makes the decision. And they do exactly what they're going to do, what's best with the information and what's going to be best for their situation. And I think that you having to do that has empowered you. And that's the reason why you have the Ace of Swords. And then you have this Ace of Pentacles, which is coming to you, which for some of you, as I mentioned, could be a new business or it could be a new thing. So I've clarified the Seven of Swords. I have the Three of Pentacles. Let me just get one more, just so I can be clear on that. Clarify. What is the Three of Pentacles? The Ace, the Seven of Swords here. All right, this one wanted to come out. All right, yeah, see, this is double confirmation. So this is dope, all right? So the reason why you have the Seven of Swords here, okay, what first came out for you was the Three of Pentacles. So this is saying that you're working hard, and you may be working with some other people who are helping you plan, helping you put these things together, but you're doing it you're not advertising everything you're doing. You're not really telling everybody everything you're doing, but you're working with a crew, putting the plan together. You might have two other people who are helping you. Now, this is also divine guidance because you got another three. You got the Empress. So this is something that's going to be very fruitful for you. This is going to grow and be very, very, very abundant. For you who are having children, this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful child that comes and changes how you look at things. And it's also going to, even though children, obviously they have their costs, this child is actually going to help the family grow in many different ways. And since there's the angel number, the 33 here, the angel number 33, because you have the Three of Pentacles and the Empress. This is divine guidance. So you're going to be divinely protected through this process. It's really nothing you have to worry about. Just continue living your life. One of the other things I always tell people about tarot is just confirmation of what you already know. So as long as you continue walking the path the way that you want to, the energies are going to go. If you decide to change them, all you got to do is change yourself. Change what you normally do. You have wonderful energy here, though. I wouldn't see any additional reason for you to try to change anything. All right, so let's just do one more thing here. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please clarify for me, why is the Page of Wands here? Clarify, why is the Page of Wands here? Oh, angels, spirit guides. Please clarify, why is the Page of Wands here? Oh, there we go. All right. This is your dream. It's a dream come true for you. So for some of you who have a business, you're setting up your dream business and you don't want anything to get in the way for you. For some of you who are having a child, this has been your dream your whole life. You could not wait to have a baby. You could not wait to have a family. This is your dream and this is making you totally fulfilled. So this is really good energy. I love this here for you. You know, that's what I have for you for all the other cards, but let's get the oracles. So we have Neptune, okay, and Neptune's 21. So the 21st may have been a significant day for you. There might have been something that happened. But what I get from this here, Pisces is a Neptune. So this is, as I mentioned to you and to some of you, could be getting more in tune with your psychic side, or could be having some very vivid dreams, and it's connecting you more. And you're getting more in tune with nature. You're getting more in tune with your feminine side. You know, the feminine side could be seeing a lot of different things, but in Taoism, the physical world that you see is the yang. The world that you don't see, which is the closing your eyes, dreaming, or meditation, is the yin. So it's possible that you could be getting more in touch with your yin energies, and that's making you a lot stronger and a lot more capable. Okay? If you have anything that you feel like is holding you back, cut the cords. You're doing so wonderful and you have so much clarity. One of the things that people may not know is for you to get the Ace of Swords, you have to go through something that makes you come to a realization. Okay, the Ace of Swords is growth after realization. So that could be, the simplest one I always say is for little kids, they put their hands on the stove, they realize it's hot. Now, after it's hot, they got the Ace of Swords. They know not to touch the stove anymore because it's hot. All right? So this is what do you need to release? Now, you see here, this has a winter time frame. So from what this tells me, this is something that happened in the winter time that it's either still bothering you or still dragging with you, or maybe you just got over this and it's like kind of trickling out and it's still something that's kind of bothering you, but it's leaving you. What do you need to release? Release that. Number 20, we have the dolphin spirit, okay? This and that are true, okay? So what I always take with the this and that are true, you know what? You're a father, but you're also a business entrepreneur. This and that are true. You might be an actor, but you also work at the Kroger or you work at the grocery store. This and that are true. All of us have more than one truth, but you can't just connect with just one. Sometimes that will slow you down if you hinder yourself and you see yourself. I saw one of the, something that was really uncool about this TikTok guy, and I'm not going to go into it, but basically it was just like, oh, this, unemployed factory worker, used to be the number one TikTok person. It's like, yeah, he used to work at a factory, but now he's a TikToker and he makes millions of dollars off of this. This and that are true. Find what your truth is and you resonate with that. Moth spirit, surrender now. So what's really cool about this is 39. 39 adds up to a 12. 12 is the hangman energy, and that's connecting with the Neptune energy that we had here. Okay? So surrender now. Take some time to connect to the universe. Do some meditation, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to have some very good enlightenment come to you. All right? And then I just have your Angels of Abundance card. I'm going to read this last one for you. So Capricorn, dreams of abundance. Capricorn, as you sleep, God, your angels, your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So this is on the lines of what I was saying to you about the Neptune energy. Same thing I was saying to you about the Page of Cups. You may be having some vivid dreams or things are coming to you, and you're not really sure what to do with them, but they're meant for you to be able to manifest things in the physical world. All right, so just take some time. Capricorn, you're very strong. You're doing really, really well. And from all this positive energy here, you're going to have a really, really good week. And this is actually going to be the seed for the next 6 months or so, from what I can see here, and you have a lot of positive energies, right? But this has been my pleasure. I want to thank you for your time. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, you can reach out and look in the description box and my information is there. If you choose to, you can also donate to the page. That helps me to keep the page going, all right? It's been my pleasure. Peace. Take care, Capricorn.